Ladies and gentlemen, this is the chief supporting contest this evening. Please welcome into the ring, the War Machine from Hackney, Larry Olubamiwo.
Mark has been practicing his pronunciation, got it spot on. He's looking very pleased with himself. Well, here is Big Larry, all 6'4" of him. Called War Machine, it was a nickname given him by his brother. Comes from Clapton in London. Came late to the pro game, he was 30. It was James Cook, good fighter in his own right once upon a time. He spotted him. And he looked as though he was going to move forward impressively at one stage. But then he got blasted out in just 75 seconds by John McDermott. He was supposed to fight Derek Chisora back in November. Pulled out of that one, injured. And now he's back in the ring, and he's got a tough test tonight against Sam Sexton.
Yeah, he's Sam Sexton, similar type of fighter as John McDermott. Uses the jab well, very heavy-handed as well. But Big Larry, a very explosive fighter. I've seen him a couple of times. I think he's going to come at Sexton straight away and hope to catch Sexton cold.
Had a few years as a guest of Her Majesty for a little bit of a transgression when he was 20, served 5 years in jail, late to the game. Came into boxing when he was 27, fought out of the Repton Club, only had a handful of amateur fights, and then stepped up into the pro game. Well, he looks the part, and he's enjoying the moment. All Sam Sexton's fans are up there on the balcony, and he was giving them all a stare.
Yeah, he looks up for it, he looks very focused.
Now trained by David Pereira, known for training Anthony Small once upon a time.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome into the ring from Norwich, Sam Sexton!
Well, here's Sam Sexton, 27 years old, from Norwich. The younger man by some 6 years, and just 2 defeats on his record, both at the hands of the man sitting ringside, Derek Chisora. Good boxer, good jabber, and as Enzo Macrinelli told you, can be very heavy-handed as well. He's been sparring John McDermott in the run-up to this. John McDermott with his own little arguments against David Price coming up. That's going to be an interesting one.
Yeah, next week I think that is an interesting fight.
Sexton, as ever, bags of support. They love their boxing up in Norfolk, and they've come down in droves. The Walsh brothers sitting at ringside, cheering him on. And he goes into this fight very much as the favourite. Olubamiwo, though, is an intimidating figure, and he can also hit, and hit hard, given the opportunity. There's a lot of him.
Ladies and gentlemen, Queensbury Promotions are proud to present the chief supporting contest this evening. It's 8 3-minute rounds in the heavyweight division. Firstly, weighing in 17 stone 4 pounds, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the red shorts, with a record of 10 wins, 2 losses, with 9 KOs to his name. Please welcome, from Hackney, the War Machine, Larry Olubamiwo. And across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, with a record of 14 wins, 2 losses, and 6 KOs to his name. Weighing 16 stone 5 pounds, wearing the black and white coloured shorts, from Norwich. Please welcome the former Commonwealth champion, Sam Sexton! Your referee in charge of the action is Ken Curtis of Hayes in Middlesex, who will now give his final instructions to both boxers.
You both know the rules. When I say break, you take a step back. In the event of the boxer going down, the other one goes to a neutral corner. Defend yourself at all times. Shake hands.
Ladies and gentlemen, 8 3-minute rounds.
Ken Curtis dwarfed by two very, very big men indeed. Sam Sexton there, the favourite. Larry Olubamiwo will have ideas of his own. You look at him there, huge man. Once upon a time, he was a good athlete. Ran 10.7 for the 100 metres, which is mighty quick.
Yeah, it looks a very powerful man. Expect a fast start there from Larry.
Well, he went in altogether too gung-ho against John McDermott and paid the price. But 9 of his 10 wins have come by knockout, and that means he is heavy-handed, very much so. Sexton, though, good amateur pedigree behind him, as well as a decent professional record.
All Larry's knockout wins have come very early as well. First 2 rounds. Good shots by Sexton.
Sexton fancying his chances, maybe, that he's the puncher in there. Olubamiwo just shakes his head as much as to say, nothing in that. Derek Chisora at ringside, watching every moment there.
Good shot there to the body from Larry.
Larry's heroes, unsurprisingly, Muhammad Ali, Larry Holmes, Mike Tyson, a little bit more surprisingly, Sugar Ray Robinson.
I don't think he's going to mimic the style of Robinson tonight.
Sam Sexton's been a pro now for nearly 7 years. Started off back in 2005. He is one big lump. Sexton just getting in with more clean shots in this opening round so far. The two of them get on well outside the ring, but Sexton said of him, he's not a great technical boxer. He's not in my class, and I'll show it.
Oh, good shot there. Good counter from Sexton. Nice left hook. Very fast hands.
Olubamiwo taking it well, though.
Yeah, you know, he felt the shot, but no, nothing to trouble him.
Well, he could have been certainly excused for being gun-shy in this fight, Olubamiwo, and he'll be pleased to see this first round out. Getting back in the ring after being blitzed by John McDermott. Sexton boxing quite nicely, quite neatly, and he's doing enough to win this opening round, certainly on my card.
Yeah, definitely, you know, he shows some nice counter shots. He throws a nice variety of punches. Big Larry on box too bad. He kept out of the distance. He's trying to pick Sexton off with a couple of shots, but you know, he's wary of what's coming back.
Graham Everett, Sam Sexton's trainer, has worked with him since he was a lad. Fought for the Norwich Lads Club. He used to sneak off and have extra training with Everett. And this is a good spell of sustained pressure from Sexton. At that stage, you wondered, is this first round knockout going to come?
You see Larry there, he's nice and tight. He got big arms to protect himself, and he just kept nice and tight, and you know, got a good attack from Sexton, but not a lot come through. I think that was a shot. I think he just missed it. He just caught him on the inside of the shoulder.
Take again from another angle. It was just a glancing blow, wasn't it? The full impact was on the left shoulder.
Seconds out, round 2.
It's an 8-rounder. Two big punches. Don't take your eyes off it. Sexton boxing his way quite nicely. through that first round. Olubamiwo trying to use that big reach.
I think Sexton's just moving round, giving himself angle, then he's just waiting for Larry to throw a lazy shot and then he's going to counter. I think that's what he's looking for.
Got a degree in pharmaceutical chemistry, is Big Larry. Finished that one off while he was resting.
Well, at least he's done something good with his time.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, I'd be the first to say you give full respect to a bloke who can turn his right life around, which he has done.
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt.
And so far, he's managing to certainly be competitive in this one.
Yeah, he's not getting caught, and I think that's the main thing he wanted to do, tighten up his defence, not get caught so much, and he hadn't blocked a lot of shots.
A big reach advantage.
He looks very strong, very powerful as well. Sexton moving his head, he's just making Larry think a little bit.
You're not seeing stars, incidentally, if you're watching that light in the background in the auditorium. It's somebody who appears to be trying to get their own little bit of video evidence of what's going on. Not strictly allowed, I don't think. A wild look about Olubamiwo's work, but he's still in there and he's powerful. Only takes one.
Yeah, he hasn't had a bad round. He's dictated this round a little bit. Yeah, nothing's actually good shot there by Sexton, just as I said it.
Yeah, or the right hand over the top. Closing seconds of the second. Well, that was certainly much more competitive for the big man from London.
Yeah, to be honest, I'd give her a split round. None of them actually took control of the fight. Sexton caught Larry with some good shots coming in, but Larry dictated the fight. Not a lot has been happening, but the fight just carries a little bit of intensity, a little bit of excitement, because or hopefully we know something's going to happen soon.
Well, that was that big right hand in the closing seconds. And there's earlier in the round an attack from Sexton, but Big Larry doing what's required to survive. Starting to visibly gain a little bit of confidence, I think.
Yeah,
It's an understandably nervous stance.
I doubt he's up against a big puncher. He fought a big puncher the last time out. He got knocked out. So, he's just not been so gung-ho. I've seen him a couple of times, and he's always come out wild. He hasn't tonight.
Seconds out, round 3.
Third round. Whoever wins this one, it's a bit of a crossroads fight, really, this one, Whoever loses this, you sort of think, well, where do they go from here? For the winner, well, the options are open. There's a lot of strength in the heavyweight division at the moment. Talked about McDermott and Price, a fight coming up before too long. Chisora as well, there's Tyson Fury.
Yeah, it's interesting. The British scene's very interesting at the moment.
And of course, we shouldn't forget Mr. D. Hay.
Well, we don't know what he's doing yet. If the fight happens with Vitali, I'm sure he'll come out of retirement.
That's if Vitali gets past Chisora.
That's what we say. Chisora's gonna give it a go, and this heavyweight game, anything can happen.
Well, that was a big attack from Sexton. How much has that taken out of him? Olubamiwo coming on strong now.
Yeah, Sexton threw a lot of punches then, but he didn't actually land anything. And you can see the physical strength on Larry.
Tell you what, it made a hell of a rugby player. Somebody who can run 10.7. Stand back, Jonah Lomu.
Yeah, but I don't think you'd run 10.7 now, John. Just a wild guess.
Might outpace you. Could be up for a bet there.
Oh, I don't know. I think I'd take him in a sprint now.
And you're back in the ring soon, Enzo, as well, aren't you?
Yeah, February 25th in Cardiff. Looking forward to it.
That's the Nathan Cleverley bill, if you're wondering about that one. He's on there as well, defending his world title. Enzo indicating it's not a Nathan Cleverley bill, it's my bill. Well, Sexton not quite dictating things through his boxing skills as he intimated that he was going to do before the fight began.
No, I think, I don't know whether Sexton just underestimated Larry's skills a little bit. So far, he hasn't boxed too bad. His defence has been good. He hasn't been caught with anything.
Maybe just a bit too keen to show that he was the banger in there.
Could be, you know, he came out faster than Larry, and like you said, Larry's a little bit gun shy. Or maybe that's just his trainers just told him to just calm down, get the rounds in the belt, get his confidence back.
Well, he's not doing much too wrong. That's a decent jab from Sexton. Now Olubamiwo gets into range, and there was a couple of solid body shots landed on the torso of Sexton. Interesting round.
Yeah, I'd give out to Sexton. He just done the majority of the work. But, you know, I think Larry's defended himself very well. He's improved his technique with the defence. He's calmed down a little bit, you know, which is going to help him later on in the fight, because, you know, in the two fights that Sexton's lost, they've both come from gassing out, basically. So maybe that's their plan. Maybe they're hoping Sexton's going to gas out again and come in strong in the later rounds.
That was the big attack from Sexton, but there wasn't a huge amount landed clean despite the work rate and the effort. Yeah,
Larry's not throwing a lot of punches, but he is walking forward, he is marching forward, he is tucked up nice and tight, which is indicating to me that they are trying to tire Sexton out just a bit.
6'4", nearly 18 stones. He's a formidable proposition, Larry. Olubamiwo. But at the moment, he's got it to do. We've got Sexton ahead. Given him 2 rounds and 1 even so far, Enzo.
Yeah, it hasn't been nothing much in the fight. No one's actually taken control of the fight. I just feel like Sexton's thrown the more punches and the better punches.
Sexton's gone back to a more orthodox approach now, trying to throw the bombs that he was early on.
No, he's stepping off a little bit, using that long jab. He's got surprisingly fast hands for a big guy as well.
He's got decent jab, hasn't he? You've been in the ring with him, haven't you?
Yeah, I've done a few rounds sparring with him. He surprised me how quick he was with the jab.
He's cut. He's cut.
It's a bad cut as well.
Oh dear, 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 dear. That is a bad one.
There's a crack of heads, I think, John.
Well, we'll have a look at that one in due course. Accidental clash of heads.
But it looked a nasty cut at first because the blood just poured.
Well, let's just have another look. Let's see how it happened. Bang! That was there. It was the clash of heads. They've staunched the flow. And the action's underway. It's high up somewhere in the hairline, so provided they can stop the bleeding, I'm sure the doctor will be having a look at that, but it's good refereeing. Corner men, cuts men always say, let us work on it before any sort of decision's made. Now Sexton's going looking for him, but that is a mess.
Yes, remember, you know, it's not affecting his vision. It's not affecting his vision, it's not affecting him in general, but You know, I've sensed a little bit of urgency in Sexton now.
Well, as well, there might be. Referee's having another look at it, and he's going to be cleaning it up. I wonder if the doctor might be being called in. Oh, it's on the eyebrow. It's not on the hairline, it's on the eyebrow. Maybe two cuts there, but there's one actually now above that left eye. Olubamiwo trying to keep up the defences. There's an air of desperation about the work of Sexton.
Yeah, you know, he's picked the pace up. He's trying to get Larri out of there now. Until he gets back that corner, he doesn't really know how bad the cut is.
Olubamiwo's trying to end it. Going for broke. 30 seconds to go before Sexton can get some much-needed attention on that facial damage. He's on his toes, trying to use that speed that Enzo Macronelli was telling you about, trying to keep away from the bigger Londoner, who lands a very solid right hand. Targeting that injured eye. There goes the bell, and not a moment too soon for Sam Sexton, as his cornermen fairly leap into the ring, and now they go to work. And I wonder if we can see exactly what the damage is. It was a clash of heads that caused this.
Yeah, first impression as well. So it was a very nasty cut when he went back.
There's two on there. There's the one in the hair, and there's one above the eye also.
Well, that's the one that's going to be the worrying one, above the eye. See the heads come together here.
Well, that caused the injury up in the hairline, but we reckon that there might have been a second cut. Now that's a different angle of the first clash of heads. Now, is this where the second injury came? There, heads again.
No, the worrying one's going to be the one across the eyebrow, because that is going to affect his vision.
10 seconds.
Maybe, I'm not sure. That's inconclusive. We can't tell you certainly when it happened. All we know is that there's a lot of damage, and there's a fair way to go in this fight. Into the second half. Sexton, he's winning, but he's cut, and cut badly.
Yeah, he came out this round with a bit of desperation about him. I think he's going to try and get Larri out of there this round.
Did you give Sexton that last round?
Yeah, he would. He did box well.
He's trying to bully Olubamiwo, and that's a heck of a thing to have to do against a man of that size.
Yeah, you see the strength Larry's got. When Sexton does come close to him, he just push him back a little bit. If I was Sexton, I'd like to throw some feints at Larry, just make him throw a shot first, then he'll look for the counter. So at the moment, he's waiting for Sexton to throw shots, and he's just covering up, and he's taking him on the arms.
And the blood starts to flow again with 2 minutes still to go in this round.
Good shot there, Sexton.
That's good.
Left hook, right hand. Good job as well.
All the quality works from Sexton.
Yeah, he's showing some nice shots, but you know, Larry's making him work. He's pushing, he's tucking him nice and tight. He's making him work very hard.
Well, Big Larry's career may be almost on the line here. Sexton as well, you could argue. I suppose it's an obvious observation. The more dramatic the fight goes, the further it goes, the more likely it is that somewhere down the line there could be a rematch.
Yeah, you know, it's been not a lot has been happening, but it is an entertaining fight. You know, something's going to happen.
Here we go again.
The only Sam's got, this isn't a title fight, so you know, if the ref feels that he needs to stop it, you know, it's no title on the line. He's not going to give him that any extra chance.
Sexton telling the ref it's not. Oh, I think he's waved it over.
He's waved the fight over.
The fight is over. So, back to the corners.
Well, like I said, if it was a title fight, maybe the ref will let it go on a little bit more.
Well, Sexton saying that he got a moral victory and all his fans are applauding him. It's unfortunate always when a fight ends in those circumstances. Two of them, as I told you earlier, they get on well outside the ring. And I think the pair of them saying, look, it was just one of those things.
Will it go on points now, John? I'm not too sure on the rules.
1 past 4 rounds.
It's got to be deemed an accidental clash ahead as well.
Well, here we go. Blood all over the place. The referee's covered. Sam Sexton's going to need stitches. And here now is Mark Burvis to tell us exactly what the state of affairs is.
Ladies and gentlemen, in accordance with the rules, we will now go to the scorecard up to when the fight was stopped. Ladies and gentlemen, your referee has scored this contest 49 points to 48. The winner, in the blue corner from Norwich, Sam Sexton.
Well, back to the cards, and on the cards, Sexton winning by just 1 point. I'm not sure how on earth the referee had it quite as close as that. But Larry, well, he's bitterly disappointed. Goes to the cards, and on the cards, Sexton was ahead. There we have it. Disappointing in a lot of ways, inconclusive, and I think the fairest thing for all concerned would be to see it again.
Yeah, it would be nice to see. They said it was an entertaining fight. You always knew something was going to happen.
Yeah, I mean,
I think
that's a shame.
I think Larry's plan was to tire Sexton out. I think he's going to come on strong in the last 2 rounds.
Well, there we are. He has been declared the winner, going to the scorecards after that stoppage. Sam Sexton winning this fight by just 1 point. I just want to have a little word here with Steve Bunce. Steve, I'm not going to cross swords on you about the rules and regulations of this game. It's not a title fight, though, is it? And that, I find that ruling just slightly surprising. We'll try and clarify it with the referee.
Well, won't speak to us, but we'll get hold of the board official, because I'm going to tell you, we've been doing this a long time.
We have.
I didn't think that rule counted for 6, 8 and 4 round fights, because what's the incentive for the corner to try and fix that cut? And there's nothing at stake here. Pride and a path forward. Plus, the blood, okay, it may have been bleeding heavily, which it was, but it wasn't touching the eye, Jim.
Yeah.
There was a clear line down the side of the face. Now, I don't want to encourage people to fight with big gashes in their heads, but I'm surprised. I'm surprised it's ended that way.
OK, we'll try and get a bit of clarification from both fighters. Let's go down ringside.
So we are here with Larry. Larry, inconclusive, really. You were in there.
Yeah, definitely. But Sam's a big enough man to know that was a close fight. And hopefully we can get it on again. That should do nothing to my credibility. If anything, it should bring it up, because I showed I can box a bit. I was a bit tentative because of the time out in the ring, but I thought that was a decent performance. I've sparred better than that. But obviously when you've got a class boxer like Sam, it's difficult, but I think my credibility's gone up with that performance.
Now, it was a completely accidental clash of heads that stopped the fight. No, we know that for sure. Yeah. But how did you go in there? Did you expecting him to come out fast?
Yeah. I think everyone's looking at the McDermott fight, and they're obviously thinking I'm chinny. I mean, he caught me with some good shots in there. I didn't go anywhere. I just wasn't warmed up for the McDermott fight, but I showed there when I'm warmed up and I'm ready. You can throw any shot in the book, I'll take him. You know what I mean? So I'm not happy with the performance. I'm not sad. It's an all right performance, but all credit to Sam. He gave a good fight, and I'm hoping we can get it on again, because that shouldn't set me back. That sort of result shouldn't set me back at all.
I think it's fair to say it was inconclusive, the cut. I mean, it was stopped. Did you feel you could go on, Sam?
Yeah, definitely. Listen, it was an accidental clash of heads, and that's just why it happens in boxing. I was in there, a long time out of the ring again. I was in there. I was getting warmed up. I was starting to get my shots going. And well, it's just like I said, it's just unfortunate we clashed heads. We didn't get to finish the fight.
You said before the fight that you had the skills to beat him. Did you feel you could deliver them in there?
Yeah, definitely. I've always got the skills to beat any heavyweight in this country.
You've got to admit my skills gone up, mate.
Yeah, well, if his skills have gone up, maybe we'll see it again. I don't know. We'll just see what happens from there. We'll see what happens.
But there's McDermott, there's Fury, there's Price. Do you think
we've
the next...
got unfinished business. We've that not taking away from anything from Sam. We've got unfinished business. You can't conclude a fight like that. So we've got to do that again. That can't set me back. That sort of decision. Not taking any away from anything from Sam. You know that, mate. But we've got to do that again.
Well, I think the fans definitely want to see it again. But did you think the referee made the wrong decision there, Sam?
No, definitely not. It's a clear clash of heads. You know, what are you going to do? That's just the way it goes. I told the referee when he said he was going to stop at that round, I said I wanted to carry on. I felt good to carry on. I felt fine. It didn't affect me in any way. You know, the blood's trickling down the face, going in the eye a little bit, but I still felt good. I was getting my groove on in there. Do you know what I mean?
Well, on behalf of the fans, certainly those watching at home, we want to see you back here on Box Nation, so hopefully you can work it out. But, gentlemen...
That goes double for me, mate.
We want to see you guys get it on again. Well, look, we want to see a proper end to the next fight. We understand what happened there, boys.
The crowd are getting into it.
But definitely exciting, definitely explosive, definitely come back to Box Nation.
Most definitely.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.